Hey y'all, King Jeremy again. So now you kind of know about the expenses and what our living cost of living here is in the Philippines currently, right? I didn't divulge everything because you don't need to know everything. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit of a funny story. Now you remember when I told you about my trip to Seattle, when my flight from Medford to Seattle, and then my layover, where they offered me $1,200 for my and then rebook my ticket, right? Well, I got that $1,200, and that was actually in the form of gift cards, right? And I had to have a couple of they gave me four of them, each of them for $300. So um, when we first moved into the new apartment back in March of 2023, we were riding around on tricycles, Piaggis, the three wheelers, and we would occasionally take the hobbles, which is the motorcycles, where we needed to go to get into town. And I would never really ride the jeepneys because I'm too big of a guy to be sitting in that tiny jeep, and I hit my head a couple times. Wasn't fun for me, so I just told myself I was never going to do it. Then I came up with I was telling my wife that we needed to buy a motorcycle, and we had gone to look for a couple of places because I knew how to ride a motorcycle, but riding them for a long time, and we finally went to this place called MCOR, which is right here in Zamboanga City. It's a big place. We looked around, and I knew of what my budget was going to be, because what I did is I used that $1,200 that I got from my flight rebooking to purchase our new motorcycle, which ended up being a Kawasaki CT125. Now, here in the Philippines, they use this particular motorcycle as a motorcycle for the tricycles that we see all around. And I'll show you all guys more about all of this stuff later on. But I'm going to show you a picture of the motorcycle that I bought. So as you can see, this is the motorcycle that we bought. It is a little bit smaller because I'm a bigger guy, but this is the motorcycle that we. Now, when we bought that motorcycle, right, I paid approximately 64,000 peso, which if you use today's conversion comes out to about $1,000. Now, during that day, it was a little bit less, so we paid 64,000 peso, and it was about 57. So it was about $1,100, right? And that bought the motorcycle outright for $1,122 ish, right? So about 1,100. We bought the motorcycle and we started riding, and that's what was our vehicle to get around town. That was a game changer for us because we were able to go whenever, wherever we wanted. We were able to go to her family house in Basilan, take the ferry. We had a motor to be able to travel around. We could go explore. She could take me around and show me all different places in Zamboanga City and kind of go around. And here in the Philippines, 2 people is just normal. 3 people on that motor is normal. We've had 4 and 5 people sit on this motor at the same time while riding. And that's normal here in the Philippines. Most people think that's absolutely crazy, which I thought at first too. I was like, wow, did you see 5 people? But now I see it all the time and I'm still like, wow, that's a lot of people. They must be going somewhere. But it's normal for a family to ride that way. And here in the Philippines, I know in America, if 2 men are riding on a motorcycle together, it's, like they call it a certain word, right? And it's really frowned upon per se. But here, you see dudes jump, you see 2 guys jump on a motorcycle and go. You see them jump on a scooter and run. Like, it's normal. You've seen 3 people. I've seen 4 guys on a motorcycle riding around trying to get to where they needed to go. It's normal, right? And that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I just thought it was funny when I first got here. I'm like, what? Because in America, if you're riding with another guy behind you, they think you're, homosexual. Let's put it that way. Or you're gay. Which is funny because you're just trying to get somewhere. You're just trying to go. You guys are both going to the same place. You're just trying, and maybe one person doesn't have transportation. So we bought that motorcycle, and it was a game changer for us. We were able to explore, go to the beaches, do all that kind of stuff. And that's the first motorcycle that we bought, and we had it for almost about a year and a half. Before we ended up selling it when we got our new motorcycle or scooter per se. It's called an Inmax in October of 2024, and we've had that one ever since. But I wanted to show you our mode of transportation. As you can see in that picture, there was lots of motorcycles behind us, but that was the first motorcycle that I bought for our family, and that's what got us around for a long time. Stay tuned. Peace and blessings. Remember, I love you.